That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we've
awesome.
got to, we have to find a mentor who pushes us just across that final threshold because everything else we can do ourselves.
That's right, exactly.
That final threshold of stepping beyond your comfort zone, that is where people really sort of hold back. And that's why when you decide to work with a mentor like Jose and you make a committed decision by paying a fee so that you really put your skin in the game,
That's right.
it makes that jump across that fear ledge easier
That's right,
because
exactly.
he's there to guide you and you also are not going to walk away because you have invested in it. You have invested yourself in it and you've told yourself, my journey is worth this investment. My freedom is worth this investment. Reaching that C-type goal and learning how to use these tools of my mind is
Yes,
really, really worth the investment,
that's
right?
awesome. That's really good. Yeah, that's really good. I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you 1000% in that one. Yeah. We all need a mentor because we got, even as a coach myself, I do still need guidance because we can't see on us on the outside. It takes someone to have a look where you are and keeps us accountable, which is really good.
So, Jose, who do you feel that you could really help the most?
I could help the most is business owners. It's because I've been self-employed for a long time. I've had numerous businesses. I currently run our own real estate company, agency, also run an outsourcing company. I've also run other businesses like
So how would you help a business owner? Like,
sure.
if a business owner is feeling stuck or he's feeling like he's doing so many hours of work and there's just no progress. On the contrary, like the harder he works, you know, so what is it
A,
that you would teach
a,
a
lo-
business owner?
a lot of the things that they actually already know what to do. So what actually the first thing I go to with them is the knowing doing gap, because they actually already know what to do, but they're not doing it. So I go to them and then I will apply the Pareto's principle, whereby spend 80% of your time the income producing activities that would actually bring you the income. Okay. And then I show that, combine that with the self-image, and that would be very, very powerful. And then intertwine that with lesson seven, which is the terror barrier. What that does is sometimes they go, oh, they got maybe the solopreneur, they're reluctant and scared getting that extra staff, or
Mm,
they have an office of about 6 or 7 people. They're scared to jump to have a second office. You know
mm,
what I mean? So I would help them transition into doing that. Or if they're making 500,000, so how do you transition from that to 1 million? You know what I mean? So sometimes you might double your income with less amount of work and a lot free. Because perfect example for myself, the last 3 weeks, I'm still very productive, but I didn't realize how much free time I have because on the moments I work, I make sure I just strictly focus.
right,
Yeah. So
right.
that's how I would do it. I would start with the knowing doing gap.
That is
Um,
great.
I- yeah. So that's how I would have done it. Yes.
So the knowing doing gap is actually your subconscious programming, right?
Right. Exactly.
It's the beliefs, the habits, and the ideas that are invisible to us that are in our subconscious mind, right? Which is why it's called the subconscious because it is not in your awareness. You're not aware of them, but
Hmm.
they run 95% of your decisions and your habits and your daily,
That's
life.
right. Exactly. So yeah, compulsive
And so
non.
sometimes it just takes a little tweak of one of these beliefs, a belief that maybe I picked up as a kid when I was playing football and I got hurt or I missed the goal and everybody just blamed me and I made a decision, a judgment on myself that I'm not good enough. That judgment then starts to turn into a belief about yourself. And
That's
that
right.
belief is always looking for evidence outside of you. And
Correct.
then, you keep reaching a point where then that belief just holds you back from taking the next logical step. Everyone around you can see what that step is, but you cannot make that step on your own because you feel like, oh, it's not going to work. I'm not good enough, right?
Not worthy. That's right. Correct.
That's the
100%.
knowing doing gap.
Yeah, yeah. Because we all started as a baby and we're surrounded with all this love. And as you get older, you're getting more criticized and criticized and criticized. That's why God said in the Bible, whereby to enter the kingdom of God, you have to be like a child, right? which I always tell my wife because I think I'm always joking around. But she said to me, to enter the kingdom of God, you have to be like a child. And she goes, yeah, like a child, but you don't have to be childish. But yeah,
Right.
so and they go, yeah,
But a
okay, cool.
child, a small child is self-confident, is expecting love as, natural, as being a natural thing, is expecting that whatever I want, I can get, right?
That's exactly. So which is really good. Which I actually developed that into my kids. You know what I mean? So I told them I was telling them there's something wrong. Look, I love you, but I'm not happy with your behavior. So I'll distinguish that I am not happy with their behavior, but I still love them when I'm giving them feedback.
Right.
So they go, okay, good, great. My dad still loves me. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do my behavior. And what I do in the morning with the kids when I drop them to school, I give them affirmations like I'm gonna have a great day today. Mommy, daddy loves me. I am a good boy. I'm a good listener. So I give them affirmations, teaching him the principles we learn into the
Mhm.
kid. I'm instilling into the kids already, and
Oh,
training them
that's
even how to
amazing.
make decisions. Yeah. For example, if they want my oldest one wants to actually do one thing, and the second one wants to do the second thing, rather than tell them, "Oh, you don't do this," I got to look. What about you guys talk? Once you figure out a decision, you let me know. So I'm teaching him how to make decisions at an early age.
Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And this
So yeah.
material children can work with, they have so much less resistance to it. So,
Yes,
you know how Bob Proctor says that kids put their result sheet next to their bed and look at it every night with full marks. And
yes,
it just works on their subconscious mind and it gives them this thing that, yeah, this is, of course, this is what I'm expecting. And you get what you expect.
that's right, exactly.
Hmm.
That's very good. I'm enjoying this. It's good.
Okay.
Apart from that, yeah, anything else you want to ask? But I'm good. I'm enjoying it. Life's brilliant. The next 12 months are gonna be spectacular. Planning to go at least, trying to aim for gold pin in the next 12 months. If not, at least get the silver pin in the next 12 months. Because I'm putting a lot of the back end work in terms of the pre-work behind it. I've been doing
Definitely. I
so.
see you with the silver pin.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm going to be there if it's on one of the trainings because I've decided and made a decision that I will be at each and every training from
That's awesome.
the last
Fantastic.
2 years. I started 2 years, the last two trainings. We'll
That's
see.
brilliant. That's
All
pretty much
right.
it. No problem. Thank you so much for your help and your assistance as well. And then
Really good talking to you, Jose.
enjoyed this so
I
much. Thank you
love
so much.
your bubbly nature and it's very infectious. It like really energizes the space around you. It's lovely.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. And then I
Okay.
just being me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd rather just be me, and that's me.
Yeah, that's so cool. I love
Thank you
it.
so much. Thank
Have a
you.
great day, Jose.
Thank you
I
so
will
much.
speak
God
to you
bless. Thank you so
soon.
much. Thank you so much.
Okay?
Bye bye.
Bye bye.